Okay, this short vid is just going to be a request for someone to tell me what's going on, or to possibly also hack this ROM for me. This is just the joystick test ROM. For anybody that doesn't know, Nintendo put out test cards to test joysticks, all kinds of stuff on the NES. In this particular ROM, it was separated from a larger test cart, so all it does is test joysticks, which I just call them controllers. But there is a menu which I think is completely unnecessary. So if somebody could hack this ROM to where it goes straight to 4-player test, this is all I need. I just want it to boot up and go straight to this. I don't need the menu. But a problem that I just found is it's having trouble reading this aftermarket controller. And there's another test cart. I think this one is pulled from what the NTF, and the one on the NTF2 I had to put the power pack on. Also has trouble with it. But if I go into normal controller test, the dog bone works fine, but the aftermarket one does not work at all. Nothing. But on the menu, I can select and I can start, and if I go to 4-player, it works fine. It doesn't matter which controller port I try, it works the same either way. But it just doesn't make sense to me that it works in the 4-player, not the 2-player. I don't get it. So, let's see, this is the ROM that I normally use. Okay, NTF2 test cart. Sorry. When I go down to controller test on this one, on the dog bone, it'll read each button push and change it red. But on the aftermarket one, it reads it, but it's not changing the color. I think that's why the other test carts maybe have a problem with it. Maybe this is like just a really fast turbo on all the other buttons and a normal turbo on the turbo buttons. I don't know. It just, this is a turbo. This is a regular. And on the dog bone, sounds exactly the same. So I don't know. It's just a theory. But if somebody can get back with me on how to get rid of that menu altogether and just go right to the 4-player test cart, that would be amazing. It'd be so helpful for me because, for instance, when you put in a bad controller, you can't get it to select or start, but the other buttons work. Well, that usually means I have to have a good controller plugged into port 1 to get it to the 4-player menu to test the second controller, second player port, and a controller plugged into that one to see which buttons are working or not working. And with the 2 controllers plugged in each port, it's kind of a pain in the butt, blah, blah, blah. It's just something little that I could change that would make my life just a little bit easier. But I don't know how to ROM hack at all. I don't really want to take the time to learn it right now. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But for now, if anybody can do that for me, awesome.